Put your project down, and you're not gonna have this problem. As a knitter, I think they are fantastic because you can see where they are. You can see your marker. They are very durable. In fact, 2 of them survived the jaws of my puppy a month ago and didn't get ruined. So they're here to stay. Unfortunately, one passed away through the digestive tract. So they are well made. And why should you get one, you may ask? Because she made the whole thing. Like Deborah says, you can wear them as earrings because they are Stirling Silver 925. So if you're like me and you have issues with metal, this one is not going to irritate you. You can use them to play with your kitty cat. Use your hanks to find inspiration. You can use your hanky as your therapist.
Hi, how are you been today?
I'm a little bit discouraged. I had a pattern and it was 200 something stitches and I got so confused and I lost my inspiration.
When was the last time you knitted or crocheted?
It has been a while.
Well, have you tried being outside getting some fresh air?
No.
How about we get some fresh air?
Okay.
I don't like it. It's too fresh. But I will try, Dr. Hanky.
Anyway, your hankies are made of cotton, 100% cotton, or silk. Mine is silk. See, they are very, very light. I can't express to you how light they are. You know, they make very good Christmas tree ornament. I would buy by the dozen. You can make a little mini tree and put your hankies around the tree. Hint, hint, people, what would you like under the tree? So your mini hank are made of silver, leverback clasp. I think she has gazillions of colors for you to choose. And if you're like me and you wanna never pay for a full price, from time to time she does have some promotion. I think you should always support our artists that make everything by hand, not just by a glass, a charm, and put it together and say, hey, I made it. But somebody that will physically make the hanky. She doesn't buy those hankies, she makes them. That's what makes it so special. With that said, I hope you have a great day. And buy some hankies.
God bless Jane. Bless her heart. I still giggle. Both ladies that have done the adverts for me, I still giggle at both of them. Welcome in, whether it is good morning, good afternoon, good evening, night, whichever one it is. If you're in here watching the replay or in the live, thank you so much for coming in and joining us. Anybody is welcome to come up on panel. You don't have to have a camera. If you want to come up, all you need is a microphone. That is it. But I need to know it is definitely you. When you come in, you end up going just below where I am now. And I can see who's there before I bring them up. I need to know it's you first, and I'll check whether you want the camera on or off. But anybody is welcome to come up. Come and show some stuff off. Show yourself off. Just come up for a bit of a giggle. Whichever, that's down to you. But anyway, welcome in. Replay or livers, welcome. I'm sure we're going to have some gherkins in here, getting pickled in the jar. But I appreciate the time anyway. But I have got a lot of showy-offy pictures to show. About 3/4 of them are from Barbara Riggles, so I'm going to have to chop and change them a little bit and mix them up. But looking forward to showing you guys what everyone wants to show off about. So welcome in. Who we got? I don't know if Miss Riggles is still here, but she might be. And Rebecca is here. Welcome in, Riggles. Welcome in, Rebecca. The two I can't do it. I can't do it. No, it doesn't work. It needs to be part of a word, otherwise it just doesn't work for me. I wanted to roll my R's, not my bun, my letter R, and I can't do it. It needs to be part of a word. We're going down that road again. I'm sorry. Okay, welcome in, Karen and Kathy. Oh, there you go. There's our first gherkin. Kathy says, good morning to everyone. She's working and lurking. She's a working, lurking gherkin. Welcome in, Kathy. Welcome in, Miss Christina. Good afternoon, Perp. You didn't have to scare me yesterday. You shouldn't scare me like that. I have a very weak heart, you know. Perp. Thank you for dropping the link, Karen. If you can do that on a fairly regular basis. In fact, I could. Let me just go and shove it in the whatchamacallit. I'll pin the comment. That's what I meant. I will pin the comment. So bear with me momentarily, please. I think that's done. I hope so. I can't see it on StreamYard when it's pinned, but if someone can let me know and make sure it is pinned up to the top of the chat, that'd be much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. If it's not, I'll go back and try again. Miss Zara is in an ad, so I'll say hello to Miss Zara when she comes back. Oh no, we're already back. Okay, welcome in, welcome in, Zara. Thank you. It's almost like you're disappointed. I'll be back soon. I'm in a short ad. Pfft, a short one. Ah! Doesn't matter. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Miss Riggles. Yes. Okay. So we do have a Wriggly Roo in here. My mystery box is here. Woo! Video coming up soon. I love the art. You do? Good. Good, good, good. I have no idea what's in any of the mystery boxes. Apart from one, which I deliberately put a little bit of something extra in purely because I owed it to them. No idea what is in any of the mystery boxes. It's just, okay, next one. Okay, that's for you. Okay, next one, that's for you. They're all covered in tissue paper and I just put a little card on the top. That's it. I have no idea what's in there. So it might be somebody gets a more pink than any other colour box and they hate pink. I'd be very annoyed, but I can't judge it. It is what it is, you know? And there's one left. One mystery box is left. Just one. Oh, and she got the markers and the keychain. Now, I don't. Which keychain did you get? I can't even remember which keychain you had. It might have been one that was pre-made. I can't remember. Lisa, where have you been? Where have you been? I was thinking about you a lot yesterday. A lot. And stupid here, forgot to email you. Where you been? Perp. Not done nothing. I just promised to send happy mail and I will just... Oh, please don't. Just, please. Urchin poop is just... It's just not right. It's not right. Oh, you got the navy blue sparkly one. I need to make some more beads for them. Lisa, gone crocheting with Lisa, bought a hanky yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. So that was sent this morning. Lisa's membership pack was sent this morning. Kathy's box was sent this morning. Sally's box was sent this morning. There were so many members packs I sent out. I had a huge list. Yesterday, it was just packing, packaging, wrapping up, making. Oh my gosh, I'm knackerated. The hook from Antoinette arrived. Woohoo! My winning from your podiversary live. That came quick. Well, Antoinette may or may not pop in. It depends where her shift lies. But you've got... I'm going to try and say this. You've got the one with glitter on the inside, right, Miss Sarah? Did I get that right? I might have got it completely wrong, but I'm asking. Let's get rid of that and open one of the mails to see what people show off in about. Yesterday, I was at the Redneck Parade. Oh, now there was you and someone else that showed a short for the Redneck Parade. I can't remember who the other person was. Miss Christina is working on editing videos. I have a hold on ordering to keep my mum from having to ship me too much. I thought you were gonna say to keep her from shipping me. Like she's gonna shove you in a box and just go, off you go. Be a cheaper way to travel, right? Okay, so I'm going to show you the first let's show off thing. And the first show off thing is from Melanie. Lethalia. Melanie Titus Lethalia's. I can't remember the rest. She'll come in at some point and then it'll be there. But this picture is from her. And we have got... Come on up. There you go. We've got Ruby on the left. And I'm gonna butcher this as well. Ziva. We've got two dogs. Melanie's stuck little wings on, but heck, I know what dogs are like. They get here, there, everywhere when they're little. Maybe they grew their own wings. I'm not too sure. Pink hook she added last minute with the pen you were giving away. Yeah, but is it a glittery? Has it got glittery glitz in it, or is it solid pink? As much as I weigh, not cheap at all. Well, you know, sometimes, Christina, the shipping for heavy items is just that little bit cheaper sometimes. Granted, I think it's a case of if I were to ship me, yeah, it'll be at least $1,000 at least. And how there'd be a box reinforced enough to take me. Yeah, it's a bit of a, yeah. Miss Cat, look at you. Look at you. Hang on a second, Miss Karen. Hang on. Let me bring it up. Okay. I've first got to find out how that converts. Got to be the first. $25 into Great British pounds. 20. Okay, so she is going on 4 times. So let me get the right wheel. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get the right wheel up. This is the Ladybird's Loyalty Lovelies. Let's take that away and open up the brand new. I haven't even got one. Yes, I have. There we go. I just named it wrong. Let's change the name. Quick. Okay, we have August. There we go. And Miss Karen is going on 4 times. That's a 1. Come on. My mouse does not want to function. 2, 3, and 4 for Karen. And she's spinning around, spinning around. It's Karen's wheel right now. Thank you so much, Miss Karen. Look at you being first. You got in there. It was a toss-up between you, the bra, and one other person. But you got there. You got there. Thank you. Cute dog. They are the little bitty. I'm sure there's a lot more fur babies incoming. A lot more fur babies. Miss Lisa, if that's just come in, I will add it onto the list. I'm doing very much the list of showy offy thingies in the order that they were sent to me. Although I've got to break up Riggles's a little bit because she's been sending me some all through the week, bless her. So there's a lot from Riggles, so I'm putting people in between. But yes, thank you very, very much, Miss Karen. And I've got it, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you. I will get the next one. I was so chuffed this morning that I had a horrible walk to the post office, first thing. Horrible walk to the post office. And I got back and I just wanted to flop on the lawn. I couldn't even be bothered to get in the house. I wanted to, but I took some steps. And I thought before I crash completely, I'm going to go water the tomatoes in the greenhouse. So I plodded up to the top of the garden, picked up the watering can, took it in the greenhouse, went to water my tomatoes, and the watering can was full. Full. Nothing was coming out the spout. Not a drop. What on earth? Oh no. And I turned the watering can and looked, and there were two little eyes and a little mouth staring back at me. And this is the second time it's happened. There was a frog stuck in my watering can spout. He's too big for the spout because spouts they're tapered. They go narrower. And the last time he was in there, the watering can only had a little bit of water. But with me tipping it up every now and again, it kind of edged him forward. And with the water, it kind of lubricated him up and he came forward and came forward. Eventually got him out. This time I was struggling so much and the watering can was full. Couldn't get any water out because he was blocking the spout. Nothing was happening. Beanie was watching me like, what is it? What are you doing? I'm not going to help you. You carry on. What are you doing? Sitting there watching every little movement. And I was trying to kind of jog the water, little bits like that, with the watering can, tipping it up, not completely, but kind of tipping it up to see if a push of the water would push him out. And I started realizing that any drops that might come out, they're going onto the ground. I need that water in my plants. So I put it over one of my plant troughs in the greenhouse. And as I looked down, there were another couple of eyes staring at me from the bottom of the trough through the hole, because I've got I've got a platform at the bottom of my trough. It's about that big, roughly. All the soil goes up here. All the water lays in the tank down here. And there's a funnel, as it were, going from the top to the bottom so you can put the water straight in. And these two little eyes, there was another frog. I'm like, how on earth? What are you doing in there? How did you get in there? Oh my gosh. So then I had two frogs to try and get out because the one that was in the plant trough, there was no way that was going to happen. Oh my gosh. So I dealt with one at a time. I put the watering can back down. That was going to take a little while. I tried really hard to lift the funnel, which lifted the platform inside the trough. And I was trying to jiggle it about a little bit. And I managed to move it just enough that the little thing sprang out at me. And it was quite a young one. Very, very slim. Whether it's because it's been in there for days and there's been nothing to eat, I don't know. But I'm guessing so. But it came out, and Beanie kind of walked backwards a little bit, and it hopped out of the plant trough completely, and then further into the greenhouse. I'm like, you're going the wrong way. Oh, I'll deal with you in a minute. You're out. Okay. Back to the one in the watering can. So I started doing the thing of just jolting the water and tipping it and tipping it and tipping it. And it eventually kind of got its head out, and I was going, oh, the poor little thing, oh, the poor little thing. And Beanie was really curious, but just didn't want to know, which is good. It's good. It's a good thing. And it just was not going to happen. So what I ended up doing, couldn't get a stick and kind of ram it down the spout, because that wouldn't have been very nice for the frog at all. So I semi-tipped the watering can up so that the main hole where the water goes in, it was draining a little bit of water, shoved that on my tomatoes. And the only thing that I could think of, instead of ramming its head with a stick, was kind of tapping the watering can on the ground. And I tapped it a few times, and his head went in. And I went, this is going to work. Tapped it a few more times, and he went down a little bit more. So I just kept tapping. The poor thing must have had a headache. Tap, 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 tap. Took ages, but eventually, plop, went in the water, and he swam to the large opening. I stepped back. He managed to jump out. Oh my gosh! Woohoo! He jumped out of the greenhouse, and then it was on to the next one. Had to crawl on the floor to get the other one, caught him, put him outside, put him in a load of foliage, and that's when Beanie decided she wanted to play with the frogs. Not clawing them, not pouncing on them, she just wanted to kind of follow them. But I was so chuffed with myself. Oh, saving the wildlife once again. They didn't have ticks, they didn't have fleas, but in the greenhouse, there's nothing that can survive in there these few days. It is hot. It would have burned alive. And the one in the watering can spout, there's no way he would have been able to get out himself. So he probably would have burned as well. I'm so pleased. I came to the rescue again. I'll take my gold stars another day. I'll just keep my brownie points for now. Quite chuffed. So there's my story. No picture to show you, but I'm just showing off with me words. So there you go. That's what happened this morning for me. Poor thing just leapt into the watering. He must have, desperate for water. The watering can was actually full. And I deliberately made sure it was full because of the last time that he got stuck in, and it's the same frog as well. He got stuck in that watering can before, and I thought, well, maybe it's because the water was too low. But I filled it right to the very, very top, and clearly he still thought out was through the spout. Lisa's Wild Animal Kingdom. Yeah! Yeah! But, it was a nice little thing to kind of save him this morning. I feel like, I don't need to do anything else today. I've done my good deed. Evening, Russell. Morning. Hang on. What do I call it for you? I kind of want to call it evening beans. You've got to go to beddy buys. Welcome in, Mr. Russell. Hello, Miss Ingrid. Miss Ingrid, did you have load shedding up to very recently? The little froggy that you rescued. Yeah, the little froggies. There were two. There was a very, very young one and one that it's getting on a little bit now, but quite chuffed. Welcome in, Lucy. Hello. And there's the bra. Did you say you wanted stars? Yeah, gold stars. Another time, darling. Another time. For now, I'll take my brownie points. We'll let the stars build up. When they become platinum stars, I'll think about it. Morning. Okay, we'll call it morning for Mr. Russell. Morning, Mr. Russell. I'm only here for a little while today. I have more users to train. Wow, they're really taking on some users, huh? Don't abuse the users. yes, if anyone would like to come up on panel, even if it's for 5 minutes, you don't have to have a camera, but a microphone is definitely beneficial, then please, at the top of this chat up there, I have pinned the link, but I'm going to show you another picture. So bear with me. Let me take a slurp. Oat latte, another very happy meal. So let's open up another picture. And this one is from Springles. Or these two are from Spring. More yarn. Why am I not surprised, Russell? Why am I not surprised? Can anybody see? Can anybody see? I promise we'll zoom in shortly. But can you see what we're going to be looking at? How about if I zoom in a little bit? Can we see? It looks so cute. So cute. There he is. These raccoons aren't a thing in this country unless you go to the zoo. So it's so nice to kind of see them in the wild, as much as I know people don't like them where they are. For people like me that they're not in their country, they're so cute. And I love when they're eating and they use their little hands and they kind of, and you've got all the little digits and love them. Absolutely love them. Now, I'm guessing he was just a little visitor, but still, I think they're quite cute. And we may as well get one done. And she's in here so she can explain them if she needs to. Let's show you one from Riggles. When I first saw this, I almost thought they were playing Follow the Leader because it looks like a line. But I know they're pecking and eating. Nom, 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 nom. Not in my chicken pens. I'm not surprised, Riggles. I'm not surprised. So there we have some chickens. And I'm guessing this is the chicken shed because I can see, I think Riggles either showed me this at the beginning. Oh, hello. Hello. Give me 1 second. Let me just take this down from Riggles. I think it was either coming into the beginning of this year or the end of last year, she showed me that Turbo had made that bit. What is that bit called? The run and the egg boxes. And I was quite impressed. But look, they even have proper doors. They've got proper doors. Anyway, we have a guest. We have a guest.
Hello.
Welcome in. It's Miss Christina. I've got to write you down now. See? Kind of hope that nobody comes up because then I don't have to write anything down. But when somebody does, I'm quite chuffed. But then not really because I've got to write it down.
Oh, I've created more work for you. My apologies.
You have.
My apologies.
Yeah.
Bugger off.
Bugger off. Wait, whose card did Karen write that in? Oh, in Doris's, because I messed up during my podiversary. Doris ended up missing out on a prize, and I asked if Karen would be willing to send one, and she did, and put in the card about me buggering up, and it just seems so weird, an American saying bugger or bugger it up. I'm like, that's not right, it's my word. What are you doing? You sound weird. But yeah, I buggered it up, and that's what she wrote in the card. Made me laugh.
Well, there you go.
Kaz says, I'm surprised I've never seen a raccoon in my neck of the woods. I see deer, rabbits, and turkey vultures all the time. Turkey vulture? Are they massive? I mean, I know vultures generally are quite big anyway, but I'm thinking turkey vultures are like that much more.
They are pretty big.
Massive. Zara and Perp say hello, Christina.
Hello, hello, hello.
Karen says, hey, Christina. Well, Zara, you're loving what Bella's doing right now. Zara says she loves seeing yarn because it makes her happy.
There you go.
Look, hand-dyed stuff. Are you de-hanking and turning into cakes?
Yes. Spring put up her video. Oh, there's an echo. For the Turbulent Skies, I think it's called.
Yeah.
And I had asked if the yarn that I wanted to use would be enough, and she said yes. And she actually showed, not this colorway, but she showed this is one of those Hobby Lobby hand-dyed yarns. So she had showed a shawl that she did with one of these. So as tight as I crochet, I don't think one will be enough. So I have two just to be safe.
See,
to make it long enough.
The Springles. She's doubting.
She doesn't crochet as tightly as I do.
Well, you might end up with a slightly smaller one, but it probably still a complete one.
Oh yeah, I'm sure the yardage will be enough. I'm just not sure the length will be the same. So that's why.
It's not always just about length, Bella.
I know.
I know it's not that kind of channel. So everyone
I just have two just in case.
Just in case. Why don't you just get scissors and cut it, woman, instead of ruining your fingers?
No, it's fine. Because I saved these and put them in my Amigurumi.
Oh, clever.
They don't go to waste. I put them in my Amigurumi.
Karen says, I was simply quoting you. Yeah, well, I did bug her up. But it's still weird having an American say it. Yes, turkey vultures are massive. Sweet Pea said, welcome in. Oh, she's not a lurking working gherkin. She's a cooking lurking gherkin. Doesn't quite work, does it?
Oh, I'm off. This is nice.
Are you doing it on hand? Oh my gosh, woman. Oh my gosh. You need to get a ball winder.
I have one. I just don't have a steady place to put it.
I know that you haven't got your Swift or your umbrella.
Yeah.
But still, just kind of.
This is fine. Gives me something to do. Like I don't have enough.
Keeps her out of trouble. Uh-huh.
Right, yeah.
Ingrid says, hello, Miss Christina.
Hi, Miss Ingrid.
And yes, that's definitely some yarny yumminess that she's got draped around the neck, and we're going to see her throttle herself any minute, and then I'm going to go, oh my gosh, I'm going to get demonetized because she committed suicide.
This is the colorway, if anyone's wondering.
Yarn Bee, authentic hand-dyed. No, I'm going to have to bring you up large because even I can't see that. I'm squinting. Redwood roaming?
Yep.
Redwood roaming. Oh, it's a shame it wasn't Redwood roving.
Right?
I would have been probably licking the screen.
But it's really nice yarn. I don't necessarily think it's hand-dyed, but...
And what weight are they?
It's a 1.
Ooh, there you go, Miss Ingrid. Perfect weight for an Ingrid.
Yes.
I
don't work with the thinner ones that much, so we'll see.
Oh, Ingrid, am I allowed to show what we're working on? Now we know what it looks like. Now we actually have it. For those that don't know, Ingrid from Ingrid's Inspirations and I are doing a private cal together We're making the same thing with exactly the same yarn, same colouring. Excuse me. We're both annoyed by the pattern because it's written so badly. But Ingrid and I have made dangly bits, and we're like, how big's your dangly bit? Well, my dangly bit's about 2 inches at the moment. How big's yours? Oh, mine's closer to 3. Oh, you got a bigger dangly bit than I have. Okay. And then
I thought it was that kind of channel.
Look, a dangly bit can be whatever you regard it to be, but no, it's not that kind of channel. But still,
You made me drop the ball.
And now Christine's dropping her balls. But we're quite chuffed that the dangly bits turned into something that we can go, oh, got it now, because we got it all kind of put together in a certain way, and we put stitch markers in, and I think Ingrid has pinned hers, and now we can go, oh my gosh, it actually looks like something, instead of there's a dangly bit and there's a dangly bit and there's a big bit, which is what we had. But if she lets me, I'll show you guys. I'm not down there yet. I'm still with Riggles. Riggles has done me a nice big message and I haven't read it yet because I got too busy talking. He converted a shed. This is from Riggles about the chickens. He converted a shed that my oldest sister gave to us for my border collie we had. The pen was her run. Large fenced yard that now even has an electric fence around it. See, she electrocutes her people. If that's not good enough, she gets the saws out, bashes them over their head with club. Riggles' place is just, it's so scary. It's so scary. Her and Melanie.
Torture at the ready.
Just yeah. The bra. When turkey vultures take off to fly, it isn't flap flap, it's flap. Flap. Enormous wingspan. I hope I did that right.
Pretty close, yeah.
Turkey vultures freak me out, especially when they fly kind of low. Well, how do they go high? If they're that big, they sound like a jumbo jet of the bird world.
Vultures can actually fly. They can fly some of the highest of birds because they have to get enough to see where the dead things are.
So they're long-sighted rather than short-sighted.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame there are no opticians for birdies, huh? I know they're not after me or Steel. Yeah, but that'd freak me out if they were that low, gonna bombard you literally. Sweet Pea says I do the same, Christina, with my weaving scraps. Saves them for Amigurumi. Amigurumi. See, now I've only made one Amigurumi so far. I've got another 3 to make, but one of them will be finished on Thursday. And I know it's not right. It's not perfect. It's not great. But this is the first time that I've started, and I'm quite chuffed so far.
Well, that's good.
My hands don't like the cramp, though, Christina. The cramp is nasty. Nasty cramp.
It can be, depending on what you're making.
Yeah, these aren't fun.
That's why I tend not to use the tiny yarns, like the ones that Sam and I did. It called for like 1 and 2 weight yarns. I'm not doing single crochets with this. No, thank you.
See, now, if that had been me, my father would probably turn around and say, why not? You got glasses, use them. Yeah, thanks. That really helps.
It's not my eyes, it's my hands.
the crampage, yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Lauren. New face, I think. Or new profile picture, you know. Very colourful. Welcome in. Ingrid says, absolutely, I will. Bear with me. Welcome in, Sandrine. Good morning.
Sandrine.
Better to have a shock than to be shot. Well, thankfully, I don't know either, and I'm not willing to test it. Or should I say test you? Oh, where's your box at the moment, Riggles? Is it even close to getting to you? Night, Russell. Sleep.
Bye, Russell.
Welcome in, Mr. Joe. Tess.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my. Look, Tess
Tess?
spoke.
I know.
The amount of times where she says, girl, I'm always lurking in your lives. Are you really? Are you going to say hello one day? Maybe. We got a hello. I won't have any more this year, but I got one. Welcome in, Tess. Okay, let me show our thingy.
Tess made the most beautiful card for my daughter for her birthday.
Miss Tess and her pen and ink spot channel.
Yeah. But she did. And unfortunately, my daughter's birthday fell right around the time of her operation, but she did send one. So I was like, oh my goodness.
Bless
it was
her
so
heart.
beautiful.
Okay. I'm going to really mess this up now. I'm caught
Watch your dangly bits. Watch your dangly bits.
That's just it. Me dangly bit has caught onto me other dangly bit, and now me dangly bits are fighting. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is what I have so far. I'm just going to make myself big just for a minute.
Aw.
Bye, Bella. So we actually have a top in the making here. Because we have, see my dangly bits again. Hang on. There we go. We have the neck and the start of an arm. And over here, see, we've got a dangly bit. You see? Dangly bit. So there's another arm, or what will be an arm. And that will be front panel like it is over here. So that dangly bit is going to get much larger. But we are using Summer Nights.
Ooh, sparkly.
Yeah. Now, when we've done this bit, everything to finish both sleeves off, because these are going to flare out a little bit. This is going to flare out a little bit. And then there's a hood to go on it. And all of that is all complicated stuff, but it's all going to get beaded.
Oh, wow.
So not only do we have the sparkle of the beautiful Summer Nights, which is extremely thin, but it's really nice to work with, but we're also giving extra sparkle by adding beadies. Beadies.
Oh, there went my chair.
Welcome in, Carol. Welcome in. I so love that dog profile picture. It's so cute.
Now, are you using the crackle glass beads you like to use?
No, crackle glass are way too big, but I'm using Mayuki.
Okay.
And they're what I'm using. So there's a little bit of purple in there. There's blue. There's yellow and teal.
Iridescent. That's pretty.
So that's what I'm using. I can't remember if Ingrid's using dark blue beads to make them stand out, or if she's using clear beads. I'm sure she'll let us know in the chat. But I think both of us are dreading getting past this solid bit of the top and going onto the mesh, because it's the pattern. Oh my gosh, the pattern is written so badly.
But it's nice that you have someone to talk about it with.
No, it's more moan about it.
Still.
Moan and complain. But yeah, we've managed so far. We've got through. Thankfully, Ingrid saved us last week when we came together. I was very, very confused what the heck they meant. And I'm going, but they want 84 stitches from where to where? It can't be there to there because there's way more. It can't be there to there because there isn't enough. Do we turn it round? Is it this way round? Is it that way round? It took us 15, 20 minutes just to work out where we were starting from, because we were starting completely brand new area, and then it was, oh, we're making a dangly bit. Okay, dangly bit going in. Not that kind of channel.
Well,
But
I
yeah,
was making it's a secret that it hopefully will be revealed tomorrow.
Yeah, we're still waiting.
And it has lots of pieces, and so you're constantly starting over, and then you have to be like, oh, well, where does this start and where does that start, and then you have to put the pieces together, and it's like, oh my goodness,
Jigsaw puzzle.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
Everything is worth it when you're hand making it and you've got a goal in sight.
And I'm just waiting on the person. They have it now, so now
they do.
Yes.
Good. That means we're closer to finding out what it is.
Yes.
Tess says, I'm so glad she liked the card.
She did. She loved it. She was like, I can't eat them, because it had a whole bunch of like popsicles on it. She was like, I can't eat them. I'm like,
tease
no.
them, why don't you? Yours has left Chicago. Good. We're getting closer. We're getting closer.
Chicago to Kentucky. It's not far.
I mean, at least it's in the right country.
Right.
Can I see close up of the markers, please? Which markers?
Not mine, yours.
I've got all sorts on there. I've got some that were Happy Mails. Don't ask me who they're all from, because now no clue. But they're all different ones. So we've got the ladybird, and then we've got the spotty one.
Ooh.
And it's glass. And then we've got another ladybird, but a different style.
So pretty.
And then we've got...
Ooh, I like that one. That one's pretty.
Keyring with the rose. And then the last one on here, Bello Uncinetto. Blue rose. Ooh, turn around.
I love it.
Blue rose. And there's going to be about another 3 markers in there. When that dangly bit is done, we can put it together. So right now, basically, Ingrid and I have made a crop top. Neither of us are overly comfortable with keeping it as a crop top, so we have to carry on. But at least we can say, well, we've got a crop top right now. Right, bear with me. I am down to Zara saying about the stitch markers, but I'm going to show another picture.
All right.
And it's from spring.
Oh my, how cute.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, it's got the baby antler.
And they look like they're very, very well fed, looking at their tummies.
All that lovely grass.
And I'm sure there was another one, and yet it's not showing me. Sure there was another one. Oh, no, there wasn't. Oh, it's in another email. Okay. It's in another one. And then very quickly, we'll do one from Riggles. See if you can see the wildlife in this picture. If I just creep forward a little bit.
Oh, my goodness.
A little bit more. A little bit more. Pan up a little bit. Can we see? It's a Mr. Bear playing with the waterfall. I can't believe how much he's grown. Since knowing Riggles and her rescuing him as a kitten and seeing that little face to now, gosh, they grow so fast. You finished your 8 rows, still have to do them. I thought you had done yours, Ingrid. No, do 10. Do 10 rows, Ingrid. 10. I'm going to use the dark and clear beads Karen gifted me. Ooh la la, she's got Mayuki beads too. We go on all posh with the Mayuki. Tess, this pattern that we're doing, you don't start the pattern at the top. You start the pattern halfway through the 3 or 4 pages. You start there, then you go back to the top, then you go back to the middle, and we're on the middle at the moment. As soon as we finish that middle, we're going back to the top again, and then from the top, we're going right down to the bottom. It just makes no sense. And there's no real help with what we're actually working on at the time, because it'll just say left side, right side, shape neck. Well, what shape neck? Which bit? Is this the left side or is this the right side? Because right now I have no idea what it is. That's supposed to be the back, isn't it? But the back is a full back, not a left back and right back. What the heck? Is it? The charts, thankfully, have helped me a little bit with it, but it's going from there to there to there to there to there to there. It's ridiculous. Okie dokie, Karen. I know you've already gone, but okie dokie. Did anybody see my magazine review from last week? I'm sorry, but I can't see how anybody would want to make or even like these ruffly things. All it is literally just like 5 or 6 ruffles, and they've made it into a necklace, and they've made it onto a headband. And I'm sorry, it looks like urchin poop to me. It looks like an urchin has gone and gone off. And Kurt keeps threatening to make one, especially for me.
Pink sparkly yarn and send it to you.
Yeah, that is so what I need in my life.
Absolutely.
Sparkly pink urchin poop. Great. I mean, thank goodness we all have different tastes. But I don't know how anybody's taste. Bella, I'm going to let you chops for a bit because I'm going to go and find it. I'm going to find it.
I think she was saying bye to Tess, Joe. Zara's not leaving. Tess said she had to go and take care of the pups.
Pups? Looking after the pups? Okay. It's urchin poop. That's all it is. It's urchin. Look, go on, try and say something else. Go on.
I mean, it could be brains.
Okay, well, I wouldn't want brains wrapped around my neck either.
I mean, I think that was a poor color choice.
It's urchin poop.
Still a poor color choice.
I've got to say, poor colour choice works so well with this particular magazine because almost all the patterns that they try and show off, they're in such colours that just do not show it off. They're not right. But that really is not right. It is urchin poop.
Yeah, if you were going to make a ruffly headband, I would do it in like a rainbow color or something, or a ombre effect where you're getting, you know, it would be more enticing for like children or something.
I suppose you'd have it a little bit more wavy than bunched up, like urchin poop. Welcome in, Colleen. Welcome in from Washington State. She comes on in just as I'm talking about urchin poop. Sorry.
It's early there, Washington State.
Ingrid, love what we're making, but oh my hat, yes, the pattern is more than confusing. But between the two and our lingified method, if there's so many times in there that we're like, well, that just didn't work right. we're messing up here. No, we're not messing up. We're lingifying. Lisa and Ingrid together. We're lingifying it. So
You made it work.
We make it work. It's not going to anybody. It's only us that know it's completely. But we're getting there. But we're lingifying a lot of it. Love the ladybird. I've got quite a few. So many people have sent me ladybird stitch markers, and some of them I really don't want to use. Some of them I do, but I try and kind of swap them around my projects. All my projects have got a different one on that hasn't been used yet, so I get round them. It's okay, Zara. I'll show another couple in a minute because we've got. I better let you guys know now. I will let you know at the end if I remember. There is no Monday anything next week. There is a beanie video, but I won't be here because I've got a doctor's appointment dead on when I'm supposed to go live. So I'm not here. So you all can have a lay-in and not blame me for waking you up.
Oh, I'll be up anyway.
I definitely will be up, wishing that I was already in bed. But, yeah, so no Monday next week. But it doesn't mean I won't hold on to any pictures for the following week. I've already got a blanket planned for next week and a couple of fur babies. So, yeah, they're in the lineup for when I come back. Been in Chicago, moving around to different areas since the 22nd of July. Well, the thing with Chicago, because that's the main hub, that's where your main customs thingy is, isn't it, in Chicago?
There's one in Chicago and one in New York.
There's one in New York as well.
Whenever I send to Antoinette, it always gets stuck in Jamaica, New York.
Lucky pass.
That's where it gets stuck. And it'll sit there and sit there and sit there and sit there. And then suddenly it chipped off.
I think the first year of my YouTube, when there was Happy Mail going and coming, Chicago's where it got stuck for like 2-3 weeks. And then all of a sudden, oh, I've got it. It's here. Chicago just seemed to be the main hub where parcels went for a vacation.
Well, they need a break too, All the stuff needs to air out.
Depending on where it's been, yes. Ingrid's using my hanky stitch markers on mine. Of course I am. Of course you are. Of course you are. See, now I know that you use your own knitting stitch markers when you're doing your knitting. But does anybody in here, and I'm going to go with Bella as well, that makes your own stitch markers? Do you use your own stitch markers on your projects?
I don't make mine, but I use handmade ones. I'm always just afraid they're going to break.
Yeah, me too.
I've had three break that have been handmade. And I'm devastated because I can't fix them.
See, now I'm lucky that if they do break, I can fix them to a degree, but I'm still very, very wary. Got to be careful. I've seen them in my garden this morning. You had deers in your garden? Is that what we're talking about, or were we talking about urchin poops? Never know with Joe's garden. Never know.
I was going to say, I'm not real sure. I mean, I'm assuming the deer because that's when he said it, but
you'd hope so. You'd hope it was the deer. Actually,
between the peppers and the who knows what else he's got growing, there's no telling.
There you go. So Miss Tess has disappeared, so I'll message her in a little bit to say thank you for popping in because it's so nice that she actually spoke. She always says that she's lurking and being a gherkin, and she likes her gherkins. She probably would eat you all if she could. But it's actually nice to see Miss Tess. Good Lord, I'll probably just quit that pattern. I can't quit. I've been wanting to make it in over a year. I'm finally doing it. If I can't get back, hope you all have a great day from his test. Miss Lisa says, ooh, ick. What, is that the urchin poop? Yeah. I don't know what urchin poop is. What someone else does. Oh, I've missed something. Too early in the morning, I'm falling asleep, so I'm snoring away in the corner. Okay, just snore quietly. Ingrid, I feel so bad I haven't done mine yet. Taking it out right now, but I do have an excuse. I was busy doing the finishing touches on the beanies. They're going into the post tomorrow. Miss Ingrid is collaborating with me on my HanKeys, my keyring hanks. Miss Ingrid is making the beads and I'm making the hanks and marrying them together. So it's an Ingrid-Lisa collaboration.
Beautiful.
Welcome in, Rosemary. She says, hello all from Cape Town, South Africa. Goeiemiddag, Lisa and Ingrid. Welcome in.
Good afternoon.
Good day, good midday. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So welcome in, Rosemary. What did you say earlier? There was a comment you left and it made me giggle. What did you say? Something about memberships. And it made me giggle and I can't remember what it is now. It will come to me after this is gone. Riggles says, I've been awake since 4 a.m. and up since 5 a.m. and it's now 9 a.m. Well, that's actually beating me for once, because normally for me it's 4:30, 5:30, and today I actually slept. I'm so glad I slept. Boy, am I glad I slept. But I actually woke up at a later time than usual. But I'm so grateful.
I did not. My alarm went off. I had to get up.
I have another picture.
Yay!
Connie, who wants to show off one of her makes.
Oh, Captain America bear.
Isn't it? You don't even have to question it, do you? It's not. Could it be? It so is.
Well, I mean, I might question if it was a patriotic bear if it didn't have the A on the forehead.
If it didn't have the A.
I'd be like, is that Captain America or patriotic? But no, it has the A. That's definitely
Captain. It has the A. He's got his label.
Ooh.
And look at the cardigan. I kind of want to turn her around so I can see the front as well. It's like on some things you just kind of click to the side and you can turn with your mouse. And I so want to do that with her. But yeah, very, very well done, Miss Connie.
I love it.
Look, we're matching with the trousers as well. Look. She gone all out to coordinate, bless her. Very, very, very well done. I'm starting a cardigan for myself right now.
Mm-hmm.
Another one. It's not going to be as big as my Karen Cuddle cardi because that's practically a dressing gown. It's that long.
The blue one?
Yeah. But this is going to be blue as well. It's just going to be a more... No, that actually looks like a cardigan. But this has taken me... about 2 weeks so far because it's so long, and I'm thinking because it tapers on the ends, I'm thinking that you're going across the top and we're doing arm, back, arm at the moment, but I'm quite enjoying doing it because it's lovely stuff. It's been worked in. Of course, it's my favorite color, which helps, but it's just so easy right now. It's kind of, I can turn my brain off if it's ever on. I can turn my brain off and just get on with it. So I'm quite chuffed at the moment.
About the size of a softball.
Don't go throwing it at anyone. That's going to hurt.
It actually is pretty squishy.
Yeah, I still wouldn't want it thrown at my head.
No.
No. Lauren said, had to disappear about 1 minute after saying hi. So hi again. Welcome back in, Lauren. Welcome back.
I do have this.
Oh, we're making a big. And then I've got to find out what Lisa says I do too. Are you getting married, Lisa? Oh, come close. I want to see. Now that pattern looks really familiar.
This is the hugs are free.
Yeah, okay. That's why.
But I did it with Mace of Skeins.
Mm-hmm.
I
remember you getting that and you were quite chuffed.
Yep. So it looks really nice. I'm going to put pictures up. But,
are you going to be there helping us celebrate a birthday?
I hope so.
I'm going to be so No. Let's say I hope I'm going to be snoring at that time. Who knows? Whether my body lets me or not, that's a different matter.
But I use this is a Pima cotton on the ends.
Look at her stroking it. Look, it's like, oh,
it's so soft.
I remember. I'm quite jealous. I have put off making one, but I know that I put off making the virus shawl, and I was like, no, everybody's doing it, so I don't want to do it. Everybody's doing it. No, I don't like it because everyone's doing it. I like something more original. And now that kind of trendsetters passed on a little bit, now I'm looking at it going, oh, I really like it. Oh, I think I might make it. So that's going to be my next shawl.
I never had a desire to make the virus shawl. And then I got Marie's. And I'm like, so pretty.
She does some beautiful, beautiful work.
Yes.
And it's because of her that it was just an idea of maybe I should make a virus shawl. And then when I was showing them on the Podiversary, when I was showing them on Kaylin's auction, I was going through all the different colours and things. I'm going, oh my gosh, I've got to. Oh, I love it so much. Oh, it's got to be made with an ombre as well. Oh, I love. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm going to make one. That's it. I'm going to make one. So
when they came out with the idea for this shawl, I knew the yarn I wanted to use it with, because when I got this yarn, I was like, this is going to be a shawl. Like this is bought this so that it could be a shawl. And I was like, oh no, I haven't.
Now her yarn can hug her instead of her hugging a yarn.
Yeah.
Welcome in, HD. I'm not alone. Lauren's hands cramp up doing amigurumi too. I'm not alone. Joe, I know. It was pink. I know. I was trying to grit my teeth through it and I kept going, it's the lighting. It's orange, really. It's orange. I'm gritting my teeth. Lisa says, power went out last night and the smoke detector kept beeping. Been up since 2. Oh my God.
Hey, mine's not beeping anymore.
I noticed. There's you and there was Regina.
You're welcome.
101. You sat there in a video and all you hear is, oh my God. Oh my gosh. And all you can end up hearing is that in the background and it overtakes. I'm not talking about volume. There's a person there that you can hear them quite clearly, but that beeping going off is just, it's almost like a PTSD reaction. It's gotta turn it off. Go. There was, I can't remember her name. It's gone out my head completely. Someone I used to be subscribed to who does all sorts of different crafts. And for literally over a year, every single video. Oh, it's the fire alarm. I can't be bothered to change your battery. You will be bothered to change the battery when your house sets on fire and it won't wake you up because it's dead. Oh my gosh, the beeping. Oh my gosh.
For the longest time, I couldn't find the battery size that the one downstairs that it needed. And then I finally found them, and I bought like 6 packs. So,
She's sorted. No more beeping for a while. No more beeping.
and then I find out I'm moving. I'm like, well,
take the batteries with you. Rosemary, I said the sprout thing. Sprout thingy. Yes. Okay. So I did want to. Yes, that is what made me giggle, Rosemary. I don't want this to sound like anything other than literally the words I'm saying. What you said about memberships, you wouldn't have to worry about that on that level because there's no chance of anything because none of that starts until the next level. But being a sprout thingy, that's down to you. It's down to you. I make and use my own stitch mark. See, now I make the HanKeys and yet I don't use them for stitch markers because I feel like if I use them, then I can't sell them, which sounds really stupid. Kathy thought that was gorgeous.
thank you.
Ingrid said it's beautiful. Lauren says, oops, I was very far behind listening about a rant about dangly bits. So many dangly bits, Lauren. So many dangly bits. Is this Karen back? Are we welcoming back Miss Karen? You did the beat, and Megan had to do her spin on it. Oh my gosh, what did I make Megan do now? The things I get blamed for. Riggles' parrot Megan get blamed for so much. Okay, so you guys saw the chicken shed coop type thing. Well, the inside of it, that's what they've done on the inside. So each lady has a platform. And this, I'm sure this was last year it was built. I might have got that wrong. Might have been early this year. But they've got their little run to go up. And then each has their own little posting pocket. So that's Riggles. I'll be honest, Riggles. When we had the African grey, he was at my grandmother's. My grandmother looked after him for 2 or 3 weeks at some point. And her fire alarm kept doing that. And she had nobody to reach up to change the battery because we were all away. He was there 2-3 weeks maximum. We had him for 20 years.
Ever? Because they live forever.
Bless him, he didn't because he was basically murdered, but we won't go down that road. He was there 2-3 weeks and he came back doing that beep every now and again. So you could be watching the TV and then in the corner there's him going, oh, shut up, Squawk! Oh my God! We could try and teach him thank you and try and be nice with him like for years and years and years. Nothing. 2-3 weeks somewhere and he picks something up so quick and it has to be the most annoying thing going. Yeah. Absolutely ridiculous. I've got to show this because this made me smile so much. I mean, it was supposed to be for Monday anyway. But can I find oh my gosh, where's the picture gone? There it is. Okay. So scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. I had to smile so much at this. I really did.
Hey, that's adorable.
He's so cute. And he sparkles as well. His spine sparkle.
Wow.
It's a soft Mickey. He's so cute. And this was, is it Sharon? I think. Let me just double check. I think it was Sharon that sent me it. Yeah, Sharon Sutcliffe. She was keen to show me after she found out that she knew that I liked the hedgehogs. I like the hedgehogs. Yes, I think it was last year. The chickens like to mostly all lay in the same hole. I can kind of imagine them all trying to cram into this one little post hole. Every time I cook, see, we got a wave back. Feels special now. Every time I cook, she sets off the smoke detector. Our smoke detections are very sensitive, but don't you need them to be? Don't you want them to be? Because, you know, it only takes one time. And then, okay, I'll give you the context first. Pookie's kittens. There are 5. Now, what are you doing to my table, woman? Oh my gosh. Beanie's trying to destroy my desk. It's just a mound of fur. You can't even tell what it is. It's just fluff. It's just fluff. All huddled together. Pure fluff. Oh, look, there you go. Oh, look, she moved. She's ready to play scavenger hunt, look.
I'm in the kitchen. I'm ready to go.
You were so, like, that was your prime spot when we played. It was like, I'm in the middle of everything. Just say one thing, I'll have it in 2 seconds.
Right.
Yeah. See, I'm kind of in a sense, even though I've got little messes here and there, if you were to say, have you got such and such, I could go straight to it, no problem. The thing that would let me down with the speed is me getting up on my legs. That's me gone. But I'd be able to find things. I'd be able to let you know where they are. Welcome in, AmyJo. Welcome in. Good morning.
I had problems with my legs. I would have a harder time telling my children where they are to get them because they'd be like, I can't see it.
Open your eyes.
I just go get it myself.
But Pookie's 5 kittens from Riggles. Apparently, at the moment, the mum is wounded and the kittens can't be found. I don't know if they have been found yet. Have they been found? Riggles? But mummy got injured. But there are even more, and you're going to have to look carefully. So, are you going to show us food?
Oh, no, there's nothing in it. It's just a bowl.
Oh, okay. A blue bowl.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just a bowl. It's a blue bowl.
It's got a whole set of them. It's 4.
All right, show off. Her in her blue. We have Magnolia's kittens.
Oh.
Right down here. Little fuzzy lumps. Little fuzzy lumps. Little fuzzy lumps. I love the colouring of this smoky grey one. I kind of want one, but then I wouldn't want to go anywhere near Riggles to say I'll take it off your hands because I think I'd be murdered. But I still want the cat. And I'm seriously kind of thinking that I need to do it sooner rather than later, that I need to get another cat to kind of, that sounds really bad, but to take over after Beanie. Yeah. I think she'd eat it as a snack. I think.
Yeah, Nero can't have friends. Nero can't have friends.
No.
Can't have friends. No. There's a gap in our backyard. Our fence is like broken on the corner. Mm-hmm. And there's a kitten that has found its way in time and again. And at first we didn't know if it had a home or not. So we, came in and asked around and we found out that it had a home. Well, I brought it in the first time that I found it, and I thought Nero was going to take my hands off. He came at me and the cat so fast.
Wow.
That I was like, you gotta go back outside.
Oh, wow.
Because it was just so hot. And I was like, the poor baby, like I needed to see if it had a collar, if it had a number, if it had something. And yeah, I made it a nice little spot so I could hold on to it until the owners got home but it had to be in the garage. It couldn't be in the house. And then I literally had to wash from my elbows down and change my shirt because he would not stop coming after me. I was like, okay.
See, now, as bad as this sounds, I bet you were grateful at that point that he was declawed.
Yeah.
Because you'd have no skin left.
Nope.
I love his furry. I'm going to call them furry claws because that's what they look like. Where his claws would be, he's got the different coloured fur.
Yeah.
And they're fur claws. The fur claws. No, Riggles would slip an extra kitten in your bag without you noticing. That could be difficult to explain at customs, couldn't it? I've got a kitten. Just the one kitten? Yes, just the one kitten. Are you sure it's just the one kitten? Just the one kitten. Then why do you have two? I don't know. I forgot to. I've been looking at puppies, but I'm not going to get one. For me, having a pet, especially a cat, is something that helps me to get up in the morning, because I know this isn't literal, but I know she depends on me to give her food and to groom her and to give her a bit of love. I know that's pushing it for a cat, I know, but it gives me that little bit of a spur, get up and go, you know. The last time we went to just look at puppies, we came home with one. Is that Mr. Steele? Mr. Steely? Sharon, welcome in. We just showed off your Meki, your hedgehog. This is so cute. This is so cute. It's so cute. So perfectly coloured. Those spines are absolutely brilliant. Love them.
I didn't want to get one so soon after losing Sophia. But we went to just have a look, right? And Nero came home with me.
No. You see, you get that little kind of thing in your heart that just goes, I can't leave you. I'm sorry, I can't leave you. I've got to have a cat in my life. I need someone that's not going to talk back. Okay, I get the catty looks a lot. She puts up with my farts, my feet, me. I love her to bits. I really do. And to be without, just no, can't do it. After my puppy Dinky crossed the Rainbow Bridge 3 years ago, I still cannot get myself so far as to even contemplate a new puppy. She really left a big hole in your heart. Beanie will. All my cats have. All of them have. But I can't be without because they're my security blanket.
See,
Look.
Hi. I can't do it like you do it, but hi, Sandy.
Welcome in, Sandy. I wish I couldn't do it the way I did it because it always sounds really weird.
No,
welcome in.
I knew Sophia was going down. They had told me and said, you know, be ready and all of that. And it still didn't change anything, but you know, it was definitely, and I hated not having one because I had Merlin for a long time, and then when my son was born, his asthma was so bad that I couldn't have one. And I had to wait until he was no longer on the updraft machine before we could even consider getting any animals. And then along came Sophia. We had her for 16 years.
Some good innings, as
Yeah.
people would say. Good innings. Who did I miss? No, I didn't miss. Come in. Sandy says, "Hey, Christina, honey." I'm not doing it in her accent because you'll laugh. Lisa says, "I can't take care of a dog by myself, and at my age, it might end up as part of the will." Oh, don't say that. Same here, Lisa. You're never ready. Just rips your heart right out. It does. It doesn't matter what the type of pet is. A pet becomes a family member, and a family member is something that you give love to. And if there's love there, it's gonna flipping hurt when they go. Unfortunately, like all of us, we all have a lifespan, and you can never have that bit where, like Sandy says, that you're ready, because it's going to hurt either way. Something not so furry from Riggles. Not so furry. Harvest from a couple of days ago. She's used the ice cream scoop as a scale. Look how big those peppers are. We have eggs. We have tomatoes. We have, I want to say jalapenos, but I might be completely wrong. You guys might call them something completely different.
Those look like banana peppers. Just the coloring.
Banana pepper? Might be. I do remember her saying it. Actually, the last time we spoke to Riggles was saying that none of her peppers had grown. And she was wondering why. We have peppers here. There are peppers. The thing is, what are you going to make them into? I mean, I don't expect you to turn them into, like, golden slippers or anything. But, yeah, banana peppers. Well done. Good call. Good call. We have a blanket that some people may know about. Some people might know about. Crystal's cubby hole, crochet cubby hole, Crystal's. What's the
Crochet
name?
cubby hole.
It is crochet cubby hole. Thank you. Some of you may know about this blanket. I've been watching it grow and grow and grow, and it's finally finito.
See, I would love to make that for my son without the sing in it, because he loves music, but without that particular line in it, because he plays music. He doesn't sing.
Well,
but that would be amazing.
I love the fact that it's her little head poking at the top of it. Hello, people!
It's amazing.
I also love that the keyboard's right in the middle to separate the two halves of it.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely flipping amazing. Love it. Such hard work goes into that. I can't say I'm not doing. That's a lie. I don't see myself doing any mosaic work anytime soon. It's taken me 9 years to do an amigurumi. I don't know how long it's going to take me to do a mosaic, but we'll see, because I've kind of got a blanket in mind that I'd like to do, and I've been told that somebody has never done mosaic before made it, and I saw her work afterwards, and I was like, oh, I don't know, it looks really nice. Oh, it's so easy, Lisa, so easy. Really? It's so easy. Even you can do it. Really? So there may or may not be some mosaic this year, but if not, it's probably going to be next year. But I don't see myself doing it. I just don't.
If I am settled when you're ready, let me know and we'll do it together, because I've never done it either.
It scares me so much.
Well, hey, I've never done it either, so.
I think
together.
Ingrid and I had this conversation last week that for me, I think it's more my OCD having too many things. And I want to concentrate on one thing, not there's 5 things here and I've got to bring them all over. And then I've got all the 20 million ends hanging out. And now I want to put them in like now. And
yeah, I was watching Ophelia Talks did a mini Lizzie blanket and for her cat bed, and I thought that was the cutest thing. And I watched how she did the border, and I was like, okay, I can do that. I could deal with the ends if I knew at the end they were all going to be closed up.
The enclosed border.
Yeah, if I knew they were all going to be closed up, I would be like, okay, I can handle
up to that point. Even if I have that in my head going, okay, I'll do an enclosed border, my head is still going, yeah, but you've got ends right now. There are ends. There's ends sitting there. They're doing nothing. Put them away. No, not till the end. No, put them away now.
He plays the euphonium, Miss Sandy. Some
used to play that.
Depending on what area you're in, it might be called a baritone, but he plays the euphonium.
My oldest stepbrother used to play the euphonium. He used to want to stick his head in it. Want to do a mosaic shawl, smaller, more manageable, I hope. See, now something like a shawl in mosaic would make me think if it's smaller, it's going to be more difficult because there's more ends on a smaller scale, which means you've got more ends than you have main project. And yeah, my head just does not like the idea of mosaic. It just doesn't. But I really like that blanket that was made, and it's something so simple looking, and yet it looks quite effective. But we'll see.
There's one that Ursula did called the. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
That called Ursula did called the Havana. I really like that one. I was like, that looks interesting.
Havana. Sandy said that's not something that I'm familiar with. It's like a massive horn, trumpet, trombone, massive thing. Great big.
Yeah, it's a bass instrument. So I always tell people, if you think about a tuba, go down a little bit, and that's a baritone. Because a tuba is a big horn.
Only a little bit.
Only a little bit. It just go down a little bit.
If the tuba is daddy, the euphonium is mummy. We're not down to baby, which is just the parents.
And I feel so bad for my son because he does marching band. So with the tuba, you can essentially have a strap because it's so big. They give you a strap to hold it up. They don't do that with a baritone, and so he's having to hold it and march, and it's heavy. Oh my god! I'm like,
Look, as long as he gets pleasure out of it, it's better than a lot of things.
Oh, he loves it.
You'll also agree, it really isn't so hard to do. Yeah, you tell that to my head. My eyes are seeing what you're saying. My head is going. Well, that is part and parcel of it. Yeah, that's what worries me. There's a mosaic technique where you don't have hundreds of ends to deal with. I think it involves going back and forth, making chains. Inset technique, I believe. That confused me even more with other stuff. Me going, okay, well, I can't deal with that, but I've got to deal with that. But I've got to do it that way, but that's not how that is. I will make it. 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 Miss Sandy has got to go now. My son played the keyboard in high school. There you go. Her son played the daddy. Your son plays the mummy. That sounds so wrong. It's not that kind of channel. Oh my gosh.
I thought it was Miss Sharon that had to go.
No, well, no, Sharon's gone. And Miss Sandy has got to go.
Oh, okay.
Lisa, I just woke myself up snoring. There are no words, Lisa. No words. No words.
A good nap.
I know that on the very, very odd occasion I have been known to snore, but it's not a usual thing for me. But I have no idea if I woke myself up once or if it was something outside, but something startled me and I didn't hear whatever it was again. So it might have been me and my snoring, or it might have been something outside. I don't know. I'm sure someone would turn around and go, woman, you're fat, you were snoring, you woke yourself up. Okay, we'll go with that then. But I don't know. Welcome in, Steve. He's calling me Lady B again. Where's the Lady B come from? Mister. Howdy, Lady B, Christina, and everyone. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I'm more like Garfield, Steve. I hate Mondays. Just send me back to bed. I hate Mondays. There's inset and overlay mosaic crochet. Yeah, don't confuse me. I'm gonna, being she's trying to confuse me, I'm just gonna show her work instead. Ta-da! Don't confuse me. So we have the Divine hat. This is Karen's make. I so love that spirally spiral.
I love it so much. I've tried to make that hat like a dozen times, and I never can count correctly to make it. I don't know why. Can't do it.
Me doing hats for the homeless, I was mainly making Crystal Bagaday's chocolate bonbon hat because it was more unisex and it had something about it. And every now and again I'd make one of her others because I couldn't find another one that would be simple enough for me to just knock it out pretty quick. Keep going back to the chocolate bonbon, but then going somewhere else to have a little bit of a break. But then this one came along and I put it off for a little while and put it off for a little while. And then I thought, sod it, I'm going to make it. And I made it. And now I'm making this one more. And the bonbon one is I need a little break from the Divine. And then going back to the Divine again. Because thankfully, with the Divine, I can do it without a pattern, without looking at the tutorial. I can do it mindlessly again. So I'm quite chuffed with myself.
I'd have to figure it out. It's very pretty, and I love it, and I want to make it, but I've literally tried to make it 12 different times, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to walk away from it for a little while.
Just make sure you've got a big enough wool to do it with, because when you go down to the DK, it can be a pain in the hook. It can. And we have a knitted one too. Again, we've got lots of texture going in. Now I've got to ask, where did this go to, Karen? Who did this get sent to?
It's very pretty.
Is that the hat or the lady?
The hat. The lady's pretty too, but
I like her hair. I like her hair.
Reminds me of a wig I used to have.
You what?
So it reminds me of a wig I used to have.
Once upon a time, a long time ago. Miss Ingrid loves making the Divine. I'm. Oh, hello. What did I make? Oh, oops. What did I sell? Okay. Oh, just got notification that I sold something on eBay, and my head was going, no, that's gone. You used it. I haven't. It's not. It's all good. Hasn't been sent off yet. Yet? Are we doing show and tell now? We are. For the next 20 minutes, we're doing the show and tell, as it were. You can either come up or you can send it to me in an email. If I don't show this week, then it'll be 2 weeks today that I do the next lot. But yeah. Miss Antoinette. Zara really likes her hook.
Mi amigo, Jabella. I do have a knitted item, but it's not mine. I didn't knit it. It was a gift. Super excited.
Well, if you're super excited, that's something to show off, isn't it?
Yeah. That's what you.
Things to show off. It can be scenery. It can be something that's made. It can be something that you just makes you smile. It doesn't matter. Hang on. Where have I seen those before with that cabling up 'em? Where have I seen that? It was only recently as well. Don't sniff socks. Your name's not Beanie. Do me a favour, put your arm, I know this is wrong, but put your arm in one of them so that we can see as it would be on, if you know what I mean. Look at that. How funky is that?
They're thick enough that I can wear them with like a pair of boots if I wanted to. I probably won't though. They'll just be house socks. I
love every now and again, I listen to Bella and she has a southern slur on her wording. Like she just said boots. I got boots. And then she went normal Bella again. But every now and again there's a word that you're like, oh, you are southern. I remember now. She's southern. She's southern. But yeah, and any pictures that come in, something that makes you smile or something that you're proud of, doesn't matter what it is. Yeah, it can be sent. I've got another few here, but if I don't get through them all in the next 15 minutes, then they'll be 2 weeks from today. I'll pick up where I left off. I love the colour too. The cabling for me, those that know me know that I love texture. So that is a whoo.
They're really more of a turquoise. They look really blue on the screen, but they're
blue.
They're really turquoise, and they're so soft and they're so pretty, and I'm so excited that they're mine.
They're mine. Precious. Okay, we're going back to another Miss Riggles, and we've got Torti.
Hey, baby.
Not amused, flashing the eyeballs. And what you got? Is you cleaning? Is you cleaning? Is you cleaning? Kittens!
They're all little fluffy balls.
There are so many kittens round Riggles' right now. So many. I mean, I go straight to this one that looks more like a shadow. I go straight to the black one. I've always had a thing for black cats. So many people get rid of black cats because they're superstitious. Me, I'm like a magnet toward them. So,
have you met Nero? That's Sophia.
With the fluff claws. Yeah, fluff claws.
And then Sophia. If you didn't turn her over, you wouldn't know that she had white on her. Because she had white here and then on her belly. But if you didn't literally flip her on her back, you wouldn't see it.
That's not a new game. Let's flip the cat. Let's flip the cat. the cat I was supposed to get when I went to pick Beanie up, the cat I was supposed to get was pure black. And apparently, we forgot. I'm so sorry, she's gone. Oh. And then there was little Beanie away from all the brothers and sisters, away from mum, away from dad. And she was sitting on a computer chair and just kind of watching over everything. It was like, this is my domain. I'm watching you all. You all stay down there, you lowly creatures. And I thought, I've got to have her. And the woman said, well, she's the runt of the litter. And I went, well, even more so. I'll have her. And Beanie's the first cat that I've had that isn't pure black, because pure black is the way I go, really. But I have been very, very tempted recently with, when I get another, it'll either be black or smoky grey.
See, Merlin but he had this white right here, and it literally came to a point. That's why I called him Merlin, because it came down here. Only part of him that was really furry, but it came all the way down. And I was like,
okay.
okay.
Never tempted just to cut it?
No.
I've been tempted with Beanie so many times, especially in the heat, because of her being black. I'm like, let's shave you. Let's just, I'll leave your head as it is, but I'll shave the rest of you so you can keep cool.
Oh, Lord, if I did that to Nero, he would just have this big collar out here and be, oh, no. I'd have to leave his paws, though. I'd have to leave his paws.
Fuzzy pauses. Fuzzy pauses. Miss Crystal, welcome in. Welcome back. Okay, let's show another one from Lisa this time, and this is her own pattern. I'm really hoping she means the top, but this is another one. And have we seen it on your channel? I don't recall seeing it on your channel, Miss Lisa. And what yarn did you use? It looks like cotton, but it's ever such a nice stitch.
That's really pretty.
Lovely, isn't it? Need to know details, Lisa. Need to know details. Okay. So let's do that one. And now I've got a couple more. That's you. That's that done. Hang on a second. This is coming from AmyJo. Made these for a charity project last week. The orange, blue, and white are coast colours. The other is not true to colour because it's bad lighting, but it's supposed to be gold, black, red, and blue for the Marine Corps. So let's do a zoom in. See, that looks textured as well.
It looks like a wave stitch.
Chevron?
I remember that stitch. Yeah.
I'm going to go with chevron because it sounds posher. Chevron stitch?
But when we did the pick and mix cow, when we did the wave stitch, it kind of picks up like that.
I cannot remember any of the stitches in that blanket apart from loops and waistcoat. That's it. Loops and waistcoat. That's it.
Well, you did the popcorn stitch with all those where you spelled out that word.
Oh, the bubbly bubblies.
Yeah.
The bubbly bubblies. Bubbly.
That's
bubbly,
pretty.
The blue there.
Mm-hmm.
I'd definitely call that a golden yellow. I so love texture in work. I really do. Texture just gives it that extra little bit of something. Extra little bit of something.
Speaking about taking care of cats, it reminded me of this game that I have.
Cat lady?
Yes.
Crazy cat lady?
You literally
turn into a cat?
No, you have to get cats to take care of. And you have to get food and milk and toys. And
they take care of us.
You get points. Love points for how many cats you can take care of.
I want a cat game. Does it come with a cat?
No.
Oh, I don't want a cat game. I've got the real thing.
But it's super cute.
It's kind of funky though. I might have to look that up. If I remember after this, I'll try and have a nosy, see if I can find it. Karen says, I love the stitch. There you go. Modern chevron. There you go. See, Bella, I got it right. You got it wrong.
Did. Look at you.
Crystal says it's beautiful scarf. Miss Riggles has got to go off to the doctors.
Bye. Take care, Riggles.
Crystal says that stitch would be perfect to make a Crayola crayon types. Now, the Crayola crayon, I've seen so many of the blankets for the crayons, but only, only one scarf. But on the blanket, I think they're awesome.
I've seen a cup, like a pencil, I guess a crayon holder made with the crayons. Just, it's cute.
And if you ever run out of crayons, you just hold up the holder and use the holder to draw. Which would be kind of fun. Yes, I will, because I just touched on it again. There's no Monday next week for panel or for showing off, but any pictures that come in, whether it's something that you've made or some scenery or a fur baby or a skin baby, or something that just makes you smile and you want to share it, you can still send it to my email and it'll be shown the following week, which I don't know what the date is. 15th?
So when someone sends you a snake because you said skin baby, put it up there.
I'm good with this. Do you know, this made me giggle so much on Sunday, or was it Saturday? On one day over the weekend, I went down to a local meadow to go seed harvesting. And there was a young lad, I say young lad, he must be about 14, 15, but about 3 heads taller than I was, which was quite scary. It was obvious he'd been dragged down there by his mum. He was like, oh, what am I doing? I don't want to do this. This is rubbish. This is boring. And someone said, are we likely to see any snakes? Both of us. I saw him out the corner of my eye and felt myself go, snakes? Can we take it home if we find one? And he got all excited. And I thought, well, we've got some common ground. Maybe I can help him out a bit. And I did help him out a little bit. And then he just ruined everything. Because he said, so you like snakes as well? I went, yeah, I love snakes. It's about the only S word that I really, really like. He went, S word? And I went, yeah, there's those horrible things with 8 legs. And he went, like that one on your shoe. What? Oh my gosh, this thing had been sat on my shoe. It was huge. And I kicked my leg so hard it hurt my other hip. Oh my gosh. He backed off and he went, no, I don't like them either. I went, why did you tell me? And he went, because it was on your shoe. Did you not tell me? Oh my gosh. I said, how would you like it if I went, on your shoulder, you've got a great big, and he went, no, I wouldn't like it. Well, there you go, you see? But we're both okay with snakes, just not them. Oh my gosh. That
next Monday is the 15th, because that's when I start back to work.
15th, thank you. I had in my head said 15th. I'm like, no, it might be a day out. But
and
yeah,
that's
15th.
after I take my son. I drop him off that weekend for his dorm room.
Have you got anything lined up yet? You shouldn't be on panels. You should be out looking.
It's not up to me. It's up to my job. They're supposed to find the place and move my things. They haven't done it yet.
You might end up in a squalor hole.
Could be.
My oldest is planning to take my youngest to the cat cafe for her, but I would so love to go to a cat cafe, Perp. We don't have.
They have it in Florida.
Apparently, we've got them all over the UK. I haven't come across them yet, and we've got 4 cafes in my village town. Nobody's thought of doing a cat cafe. I would love it. I don't think I'd want to leave.
I could take Nero on his leash. Take him in there. He'd love it.
That just
He'd
makes
probably
me
hate it.
I don't. Perp, have you ever seen anybody in the UK that takes a cat for a walk or with a lead on? I don't think we have anybody. I mean, there might be someone somewhere, but I don't think that's a thing over here. But Bella's certainly not the first person I've seen taking a cat for a walk or cat in the car, or I just find it so bizarre.
But he loves it.
But it's still weird.
If I go and get his harness and his leash right now, he'll come running just like a little puppy.
Yeah, like a dog.
He'll be ready to go.
Walkies.
Now, if I say it, he just looks at me like, eh. But if I go get it, he's like, yeah, okay, let's go. You actually mean it. Let's go.
Yeah, that's something I've never understood with Beanie. She's 14 years old now. I've had her since 6 weeks old. She's never had tinned food. Not once. More often than not, it's biscuits. On the very odd occasion, it's pouches. Never been tins. I can call her for food. Nothing. I can go outside screaming, Beanie, foodies, biscuits. Nothing. But if I decide to open a tin of soup, there she is. What the hell? Where were you? Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Is it an inbuilt natural thing? Do they scope out tins in the wild?
Nero lets me know when he's hungry. He will literally pounce on me.
Oh, well, at least I don't get pounced on.
He will pounce on me.
I think more so the Beanie's besties in my members' vlogs have seen how she is. When it's almost time, like maybe half an hour before, she'll sit in my eyesight and stare. And if I ignore her, she'll move a couple of steps, sit and stare. And it's just, she will go to different little bits, not very far, but in my eyesight, she'll just go different until I finally go, come on then, let's go. And then
he will pounce on me. And now it's not as hard as it used to be. But when I first got him, he would literally bite my arm. And now he's just like, ever so gently, he'll be like, come on, it's time to get up. Let's go. Like he's trying to pull me. Like, let's go. Let's go eat.
Bad Nero. I have send it on, Crystal. Send it on.
Lisa.
You can be our last picture for today.
She wants to know what email.
Oh, it's Lisa Lady. It's down there. LisaLadybird@googlemail.com. It's right in the bottom of the description. LisaLadybird@googlemail.com.
I don't even need to remember it anymore. I just type in LI and it goes straight
up. I do that for myself as well. Just an L. Oh, look, there I am. Done. I send myself emails a lot. That sounds really weird, but I do.
Oh, I
never
do too.
seen anyone walking a cat. See, she's just weird. The people over there are just weird. Weird people.
I did it as a joke, and then he loved it, and I was like, "Yeah, okay, we'll go with it."
It's just weird.
I thought he was gonna do like any other cat I'd ever seen and just lay there and not move.
I think when I'm sure it was with Beanie that I did it. The first time it was, okay, we're going to open the doors and let you out now. I was a little bit too scared and I made up a lead thingy for her and put it on. We just about got outside and then she went, it was off and she was off. Well, that was just wonderful. That was... Tried to put it on her again after that and she just laid there and I may as well have just pulled her along the floor. It wouldn't have done anything because she didn't move. Miss Michelle. She's a lurking, working gherkin. Is she a better gherkin? Is she feeling better? Our cat is very vocal when she wants food. I can talk to Beanie and I do get sounds back. She'll either squeak or it's very rare that I get a meow out of her. It's mainly squeaks. But yeah, you know, it happens. It happens. Welcome back, Jennifer. Just stopping in for a quick minute. About to be heading out to the dentist. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down. Oh, she's got unexpected guests. Oh, Ingrid. Oh, I hope they're good ones. Have to go, but I'm leaving you running, Miss Lisa. I'm glad somebody's letting me run because I could do with the exercise. I'm like an Oompa Loompa. I'm just waiting for Crystal's picture to come in because I'm going to show that and then we'll disappear.
We'll bugger off.
We'll bugger off. Bugger off. Just sounds so weird coming from an American. I think it's very much an English thing. I think even Purple probably turn around and say, yeah, I tell people to bugger off all the time. But to have an American say it's just so weird. So weird. I have a picture.
Yay.
From Crystal. Oh my gosh. Oh,
I'm glad you're feeling better, Nana Michelle.
ew. Just a runny nose. Ew. She's all jammy. Ew. Just a little annoying. Well, let's hope that you're going to be free of it all ASAP. It's gone on a little while, but ruined your birthday.
Ooh, look at that blue. So pretty.
See, now if it weren't for the plastic, I'd want to headbutt the screen just to stick my head in amongst all the arm. They look massive. How big are these, Crystal? Wow. They look really long. They don't look like normal cakes. They look like double the height of a normal cake.
Like a mega ball almost.
Yeah. It isn't just me, is it?
No, they look really long.
They do look long. Does picking the crochet hook up when you drop it count as a squat? I guess it depends how you pick it up. 2,000 meters per cake? Yeah, they're big cakes.
Mole.
Cakes. And I mean, I'm sure most people would know which one I wouldn't go for.
I almost said a different word, and I was like, nope, Lisa's channel.
Nope.
Holy moly.
But yeah, there are some. Have you got projects in mind for any of them yet, Crystal? Oh my gosh. Yay.
Most of my yarn looks like that. It's all in vacuum seal bags right now.
I couldn't do that. I won't be able to breathe. I'd feel bad for it.
I have a little bit. Like I have what I have for springs, the other project I'm working on. And a little bit to keep me busy. But
keep things busy.
Yeah. The rest of it, I'm like, oh, it's all vacuum, and it's all in a mountain over by the window.
A mountain.
Yeah.
She's aiming to be Everest or the Alps.
Kilimanjaro, maybe.
She's got an aim. She's got a goal. They're all going to be shawls. All of them are going to be shawls.
Wow.
See, that's my language. My language. Right, everybody, I am going to bugger off. See, there we go again. Bugger off. We've gone over the 2 hours. Thank you very much for everybody who's shared a picture or two, or even 20, Miss Riggles. Hang on.
More kittens. We need more kittens.
I don't think Miss Riggles wants or needs more kittens, but I bet
pictures of kittens. Pictures of the kittens. Let me clarify.
Give us the kittens. Give us the puppies. Oh no! Wait a minute! I missed a picture. She's going to tell me off. I missed a picture.
Oh no! Well, I'm going to hop down and let you wrap it all up.
Okay. Thank you for coming up, Bella.
All right.
Miss Bella will be in the description below when this is all done. But I did miss a picture, and I'm so sorry, because I'm sure she'd tell me off when I came out of here for not sharing. So I better do that really quickly. Oh, it's a Mr. Steele. And even though he doesn't look overly amused, it's one of his favourite foods, apparently. Ramen lettuce for Mr. Steele. Oh, see, he's a good, healthy dog. You see? You see? See, we got a dog in there as well. So we were talking about kittens, and I'm thinking, what about the dogs? What about the canines? Yeah, and I'd forgotten about the canine, Mr. Steele. Sorry. All the ladies in my family are getting shawls. She got her work cut out for her. I just thought maybe you showed it when I was on my phone call. No, I showed you hats. I completely forgot Steele. Completely forgot. How can I forget Steele? Apparently I did. I'm sorry. Okay, I am clear enough because we're over time. But thank you to everybody who did send pictures. Anytime, it doesn't matter, day, night, what day, doesn't matter. Send your pics in. And on the 15th, when I do the next Monday, I'll be showing them off again for all of you, no matter whether it's scenery, a fur baby, a skin baby, or maybe just something that you've made, you're proud of, or your latest tool, like Crystal has shown us. Thank you all very, very much for joining in. Hopefully you have a good day. And hopefully I'll see you soon.